I had a friend, or I have a friend, I'm sorry. I have a really close friend who I told her I had COVID, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna check on you. And,
Mm,
she has a medical
good.
background. So,
Yeah.
she's like, I'm gonna check on you every so often. And
Hmm.
if you don't respond, I'm gonna give you some time, obviously, but, if you don't respond, I'm gonna call the ambulance or whatever. And I was
Hmm.
like, okay, and so that's exactly what she did. She actually
Cool.
lives in Jersey. And so I got the text, when I looked at my phone again to kind of try to get a picture of like what the heck happened. I saw her text, and it was 4:16 on Wednesday. That she said, okay, I'm calling the ambulance. And she sure enough did. She called the police, or after talking, who did I talk to? I think it was maybe my brother or somebody. I think she called somebody in my family first, and
Mm.
then she called the police, and they came. But one of the um, one of the ways that I see God's hand is definitely not only in her calling, which is like, if she honestly, if she did not call, if her small act of obedience did not happen, if I even said that correctly, I would not be here today. So let that be a lesson to anybody listening. Like, you never know what the smallest acts of obedience can do or can produce. Because her small act of obedience saved my life. And so, even as the police were coming, they came around the time that the staff were leaving, like the property manager, the maintenance guy. I don't even know. He lived in the building, so I don't even know what he was doing, but he was walking out. And he was, and they, I don't, what did he tell me? That they, I guess at first glance, they weren't sure if they were going to turn back around and see what was going on, but they decided to come back, and see. And I think it was just a matter
Wow.
of seeing them at the right time, and in the right place or whatever. And so they came up, and, they knocked on the door, and I know it was nothing but God, because they didn't hear anything, but the maintenance guy did, and the police were going to walk away, but he was like, no, somebody is in there, and he fought for me. And so, so through all that, they got the keys, they saw me laying on the floor, and the story just goes on from there.
Yeah. Wow.